Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Barry.
And I'm Chris. Video games. They have been my hobby for a large part of my life, and they're part of a lot of people's lives now.
And they're getting bigger, like they're becoming a bigger part of mainstream society now.
Yes, they are. There are esports now
Esports
dedicated.
is huge.
It is huge in
and it's not
in
even
Asia.
mainstream yet. It's not even
no,
mainstream.
No, it's not.
Hasn't even hit North America yet.
It has.
Well, it has, but
there
it's
are
not.
leagues, but it's not nowhere near as big as it is in Asia. Like it is.
Even in Europe, they're big. Like
I haven't heard anything from the Europe
big,
aspect.
They're big in Europe and stuff like that. I watch on Twitch. I watch poker on Twitch, and there's a couple guys there who I follow, who are part of actual esports teams,
okay.
like part of I don't know, Team Liquid,
Yeah.
and eFlow Sports. I don't know if that's a thing. And there's a couple other ones, but there's three people who are big into it that I know for sure.
Okay.
And they came into poker through games like what the hell games? I don't even like League of Legends.
Yep.
That's a big one.
Yep.
You can turn on Twitch at any time and see 100,000 people watching somebody play League of Legends.
Yeah.
You know,
League of Legends is just has an amazing following when it comes to people wanting to watch it.
Because I watch poker, that's like probably the lowest one that you'll find. Because not many people, like the most you'll see I've seen 25,000 people watching one person play poker. But he's the biggest Twitch streamer in poker. Jason Somerville, he's the biggest. He's like top. He's like the Tiger Woods of Twitch streaming for poker. And then you go to a League of Legends and it's like 45,000 people watching somebody, and you're like, holy shit.
Put them to shame. Okay, well there you go. It's I'm not a Twitch person. Honestly, if I'm gonna watch something being played, I'm gonna just play it. You know.
But that's the thing. I think that's the difference is because I watch Twitch for poker, and you can learn.
Yes. Yeah, you can learn strategy.
Like if I was to watch like somebody play Halo or League of Legends, number one, I have no idea what League of Legends is. I would watch it and be like, what is going on? Could I learn? I'm sure if I watched it more and I learned how to play the game, I could learn. But I find that like games like that, like if you watch like somebody play FIFA or if you watch somebody play like Mortal Kombat, it's like okay.
Mortal Kombat can be fun to watch,
you know,
especially if you're just like in the living room with people and just watching people and then hand off the controller, start playing it that way.
They've recently re-released from when we were kids the Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
Nintendo Mini,
that's right.
I think
big
it's
seller actually,
yes.
And what
sold out, bam, like that.
Yeah,
everybody wants. God, we should have kept the Nintendo.
I have a Super Nintendo.
You have a Super Nintendo, not a Nintendo.
Not a Nintendo. But I get it because
it's like nostalgia.
Well, yeah, nostalgia has its place, and I get it. For that matter, Mario Kart on the original Super Nintendo
is great.
It's still a great game.
Let's be honest. Mario Kart through every series is great.
I haven't found it as much fun on the Wii.
I don't care. If my kid wants to play it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And it's great fun.
It is
for like 5 minutes. And then you're like, okay, but my kid could play for hours.
Yeah. That's very true. And like, me and you are very polar opposites when it comes to video games.
We're like way opposite when it comes to video games. This guy could play video games for hours.
I often do on my Sundays. It's my video game day, so I sit down at like anywhere from 8 to 10 in the morning and play until I have to make dinner around 4 or 5 o'clock at night. And I enjoy it. It's a hobby for me.
I'm more of a streaky video game player. I'll play a video game for a week.
You would be what they
and then I get
would
bored.
be like an iPhone player. You know, you play the game for a week and then you go on to another one.
And if you looked at my phone, you could see that I have 4 pages of apps that I probably played 2.
Yeah, constantly, right?
Well, actually, I really don't play anything anymore. I was addicted to FIFA, the mobile FIFA, for a while.
Oh, were you?
And now I'm kind of trailing off on that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that's it.
Yeah.
And I'll look through the categories and I'll be like, what game can I play now? And then I download it, I play it for a day, and then I'm like, oh, this is boring.
Yeah, so you have your casual gaming. You have a casual... two types of casual gaming. You have the iPhone casual gamers, which would be you,
Me.
and then you have the casual console PC gamers, who just kind of, you have a game, you like to play it over and over again, or, you just go from game of the week, basically.
I think because I like sports, right? And when you play a sports games, it doesn't... Sports games aren't... There's really no... To me, there's no, like, nothing to it. When you play it, it's the same thing over and over. And it's like... me personally, I don't want to go through and I don't want to draft players and sign players. To me, that's just boring. And I'm not good enough. My eye-hand coordination, I can't play these fucking Halo and these Call of Duty things. I'm like, what is going on?
Now, I do play, but I'm not a very good multiplayer person because I do not spend enough time playing the game. There is a game out there that, Titanfall, now the sequel has come out for it, and it critically successful, but not financially successful yet, but the Christmas hasn't quite come and gone yet, so there's a possibility for it. But Titanfall, I have put an incredible amount of hours into it, and I still... Every now and then I'll pick it up and then I'll play it for 3-4 weeks and then I'll put it down for couple months, pick it back up. And it's an incredibly fun game. You get the point that the more you play it, obviously the more you get better at things. And, going back on, and these people have been on there forever, and it's just like I go in and I play and I'm like, I'm still not that bad, but I can't do the same for Call of Duty. Like, I gave up on the Call of Duties on Call of Duty 3, I believe, and now it's like Call of Duty 8 or 9 or whatever it is. And
Call of Duty Zombie Death. Or something.
Well, when Gears of War, they were mostly responsible for what they call the Horde mode, which is 4 people on one team have to survive wave after wave of enemies. That's where Call of Duty Zombies comes from, and things like that are a lot of fun, I find anyways. Because playing against people, in Titanfall I found multiplayer, and when I watched the kill camera, when I died, I didn't feel like it was a cheap death. Whereas in Call of Duty, I watched the kill cam, and it's like his target reticle is over here, he fires, I'm over here, and I die. And then, like, and I'm shooting the guy like this, target reticle, just unload a whole clip into him, he doesn't drop. As I said, I'm over here, target's over here, he shoots me, and I drop, and it's like, that's a cheap death, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so after a while, it's just like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of dying these cheap deaths in Call of Duty, so I'm done.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm the definition of casual gamer. I prefer... It's not a video game, but I prefer poker. That's my game.
You can play video game poker, though.
Yeah, but to me, it's boring. Let's just play video slots.
Oh, that's true. And you can get video slots on your phone.
You can, yeah.
I was playing one for a little while there because it was just like click, click, and it's like, oh wow! I
don't understand how people can do that. I don't understand people can just go into like a slot game and just click it for like hours, and I'm like, how is that fun? How is that like anything? Is that what like to me? I'm just like, what are you doing? But my kid, he plays video games. He likes the Minecraft and the Roblox. He likes those type of games. But
I never found I had patience for. You have an incredible amount of patience for Minecraft because you had to build some stuff for your.
I didn't. I don't have patience.
You had to build some stuff for your son, right?
No.
Yeah,
I've helped him, but I've never built him. Okay. Like when he doesn't know how to do, but he knows how to do stuff all the time. He's at that age. He's like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what did you just do? But I don't know. Video games, I like them, and they're a good thing to play with friends and stuff like that. But for me to sit there for like you do for hours, boring.
Oh, and that's the thing is like you've participated in some poker tournaments.
That's fun to me, though. That's
like fun. What they were like 6 hours or so.
Well, yeah. Longer.
So
I guess it's the same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing. It's a sense of endurance and stuff like that. So it's
I just find games nowadays that when they come out, they're so complicated and they're so like I like the graphics. I like that their graphics are better and stuff like that. But the gameplay, maybe it's because I'm dumb, but the gameplay is so intense and so involved. It's like holy crap, you know.
See, I will argue against that. Okay, graphics.
I'm talking like controls.
No. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Okay. No. I'll give you that.
Like when you have to like control two things just to move and look your camera. To me, I'm like, well, but I just want to shoot and fire. I just want to blow you up. I like Grand Theft Auto. Those are fun games because you can just do your own thing. There's no real. You can do objectives, but you can just go do your own thing.
Yeah, very true.
You can just beat up hookers and beat up cops and beat up people just for fun,
steal
cars, you know.
Cause mayhem. Yeah, no,
and that's cool.
No, and that's kind of the appeal of some of the things. Is like Red Dead 2 has been announced, and I played the original. I played. This would be the third Red Dead in the series. The first one was in the original Xbox, and the second one was on the 360, and both really, really fun games. The Red Dead on the 360 was an open world. I found it incredibly fun because it was like Grand Theft Auto, but you stole horses instead of cars. You got to shoot animals, which was really neat. And like going through certain parts, you know, you might stumble across a bear. And I was like, oh, it's a bear. I'm going to shoot it. You just piss it off. You shoot it and it's like, looks at you, goes, roar, gets up and charges. And is like,
I get to a certain point in a video game. Like I was playing Assassin's Creed. And you get to a certain point and I just get frustrated because I can't get past that point. And and then I just put the game down and I stop playing. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pick this game back up, and I'm at the same point. I'm like, what do I do? Like I think I'm playing one of the Assassin's Creed's an older one. I think I don't know. I'm in a boat right now and I don't know what to do. So I'm like, fucking, here you go, fucking stop playing.
And I understand the frustration. Is like video games are getting more complicated and more complex in what you can and can't do, and it does make a lot of sense. Is because okay, your son, things like this are going to be second nature for him. So by the time he grows up, video games are going to be infinitely more complex, and he's just going to understand it. And you're going to go, oh.
Well, it's like same with our parents when we were playing games and we were like,
Mario.
Just play with us, and they're like, I don't know how to play, and now you're like, fuck, I know what they're talking about.
It's true because Xbox is been around for 15 years. They just celebrated their 15-year anniversary, and when Xbox came out, one of the first games was Halo. Halo was revolutionary for the consoles. It changed how things play, how a lot of things do.
The first-person shooter.
Well, they've been around on PC.
Yeah.
But PC is a different kettle of fish because honestly, this is a controller. Wow.
I still can't even first-person shooters. I can't get over the here's your move button and here's your camera. I can't even, like, I try to, oh, somebody's shooting me. Where the hell? And I end up doing this. And I'm like, and then, dead. I'm like, well, that's no fun. I'm dead.
And it's true. It's like, being fodder isn't fun. In fighting games, I don't play fighting games online because they just
wreck you. They just that's it. You're like, bam! You're like, what? We just started.
And it's like, oh man, I want to be able to do stuff like that when I grow up. And it's like, I'll never grow up because, playing against a computer is completely different against playing against a real life opponent. And so you can learn certain things against a computer, but they don't work against people. People just go...
Because people adapt, yeah.
And I'm dead. So
I guess it's just because we're dumb and we can't compete in the online world. That's all it is. We suck. That's our problem.
I did actually try out for a esports team.
Did you?
I made it into the top 50.
Oh, nice. How many people actually got on the sports team?
4.
Oh.
It was...
That's like me playing a poker tournament with 3,000 people finishing 40th. And winning $5.
Still 40 on
9 hours.
$3,000 though.
Yeah, but it's...
The thing is that at that time, it's like I made it in the top 50 and I was supposed to compete the next day. And unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to because of technical issues. So I had to pull out, and I never got a chance to see how far I could make it.
Couldn't you just make your own esports team nowadays?
Well, yeah, you can.
And you just be like, fuck it, I'm going to go compete.
But you have to be good.
Do they cost money to like compete in a tournament?
You have to qualify.
I have to qualify.
So you might actually have to join a league, in which case it could cost money. But I think the biggest thing is just transportation, getting from point A to point B.
That's why I like poker, because I can just open my phone, fire up PokeStars, 10-cent tournament, bam, I'm playing. Boom, 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 playing.
And that's the appeal of the casual market. It's easy.
Yep.
It doesn't require a lot of effort. And that's why the PC Master Race likes to say, "Oh, we have better stuff," and it's like, yeah, well, you also need a really expensive computer.
Yeah, you
and
need a gaming computer.
Yeah, and a lot of effort and a lot of time. Whereas consoles, you just plug and play, and whereas phones, you go download app and you go click, 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 click.
Video games are fun. Like I have no problems with video games. Like I don't like people. You hear people, whoa, people play too many video games. I'm like, people are making money playing these video games, so shut your mouth. Like I watch Twitch a lot. And these people, like, you go to the Twitch,
they make a living.
These people make a living, not just poker, but make a living off of these like ad revenue and subscriptions and donations playing these video games. They've turned their passion into their job,
career,
and that's, to me, that's amazing. And I'm not. My kid tells me he wants to be a YouTuber when he grows up, and I'm like, yes, you go for it. If that's what you want to do, go. Because he can start now, and he can, he could start on YouTube now.
Yeah, true.
He can start developing
a following.
He can start developing, like, all of his skills that he needs to do something like that. You just need a gaming console, a way to record it and put it on the YouTubes, and that's easy. Anybody can do it. Look, we're fucking two bunch of jackasses talking into a microphone to 1 to 5 people a week. There
you go.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because we were talking about video games, and maybe later on we'll talk specific video games, and we'll do some reviews. If you have a video game you want us to talk about, or if you're a video game company and you want us to talk about it, hey, shoot us the video game. Contact us below in a comment, Facebook, and we can talk, and we can review it. Because, like he said, we're two polar opposites, and this is exactly... You got the hardcore gamer. Well, maybe not hardcore, but semi-hardcore.
Yeah, semi-hardcore. There we go.
And you got the complete casual.
Yeah.
So you've got both spectrums. And I think that's what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. So don't forget to tune in later.
See ya.